gentlemen, with this context and this energy, once again, a very, very warm welcome to IIAB, India International Agribusiness Conference and Expo in the courtyard of Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Centre. It's a fourth edition, and we are delighted with your presence. It is a ceremony we are celebrating an official inauguration of IIAB's first day. With this note, I want a huge round of applause for making this event a true success of day one. A nation of boundless energy and the ideas of those people that move markets, that shape futures. And here we are, officially inaugurating on the dais of IIAB 2026 in Mumbai. We'll be calling our dignitaries on the dais, and we will begin with the inauguration, the fire element. Lamp lighting ceremony, the most important part of our culture, the fire element. We are made up of 5 elements. I hope we all are aware of this. 5 elements. 5 Mahabhut. Right, sir? Jal, Agni, Vayu, that is water, space, soil, earth, and nature. 5 elements, bringing the 5th element, which is not present here, the fire element, the lamp lighting ceremony, the culture of India, our nation with boundless energy. With this note, it looks like that we are all super set for the inauguration. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, let's welcome on the dais Mr. Deepak Shah, Chairman of Sulphur Mills. With a warm round of applause, everyone, let's give it up. Up next, Mr. Rajkumar Agarwal, Managing Partner, Ray1 Agri Consulting, organizer of IIAB Expo 2026. Up next, Mr. Mark Burrell, Trade Councillor, South Asia, UK Government. Once again, a very warm welcome to you, sir. Ankur Agarwal, Chairman and Managing Director, Crystal Corp Protection. And of course, the inauguration takes place with Sir for the lamp lighting ceremony, the official inauguration. Can we get the mic? Yes. Requesting all of you to please stand up.
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Vande. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, requesting all of you, all the dignitaries to proceed for the lamp lighting ceremony. Ma'am, please join us. Anita ma'am, requesting you to join us on the forum. Lamp lighting. All right. Mr. Deepak Shah, Chairman of Sulphur Mills, please proceed for the lamp lighting ceremony, along with Mr. Mark Burrell, Mr. Ankur Agarwal, and Mr. Rajkumar Agarwal. With Neeta ma'am, please join. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands together as we bring the fire, the fifth element, in 3. And we can put Ganesh Vandana in 3, 2, and 1. The fifth element, the fire element. Bringing the positive vibrations.
वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात्
Let's have a warm round of applause, everyone, for the official inauguration of IIAB India International Agribusiness Conference and Expo 2026. Let's have a quick picture, a memory to cherish for life, denoting power, strength, and enthusiasm. Lovely. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, see, Um, Honorable Agriculture Minister was supposed to come even yesterday evening, not evening, yesterday afternoon we had morning confirmation. But today I think something very important, some social function is happening at a political level, so he had to excuse himself. But he's assured that next couple of days, anytime he would drop in, that'd be nice. And then Dr. P.K. Singh, who has been with us for all our events, whichever time happened. But unfortunately, the way things are happening in Delhi last few days, and especially Parliament session been happening. So they've been instructed to stay back in their offices, maybe required any movement at the Parliament. So inauguration is like to show the path, as Jyoti said. In India, we have a lot of significance. For that matter, anywhere in the world, you go to a mosque, you go to a church, a candle is always burning. Mosque, you see the incense sticks burning, and temples, we have this lamps. This is happening because to ward off the evil, if at all something is there, and to spread the knowledge and the light. So that's how it happens. So who could be better today to start this or inaugurate this? You see in front of you two doyens of this industry. Deepak Shah Saab, almost 60 years probably has put in this industry, 55, 60 years. Ankurji taking the legacy from his father. And of course, we have Viral. He has taken so much personal interest when we were talking, finalizing this. Of course, along with Dr. Nicholas and Anup, of course, my friend is here. That how we can ensure that UK-India partnership, it's not UK Ray Consulting partnership, it is UK government-India partnership actually. So how countries, these two countries can benefit with this exhibition and the conference. They curated, they chose 12 UK companies whom you can meet in the UK pavilion, UK meeting room, who are here to part their knowledge, part their business, and do business with India. So this gives me, sir, immense pride to invite you, the whole of Agri fraternity. Anita and me were just talking, probably even now she vanished. Incredible response. I think I am humbled with this incredible response. You can see the crowd at the registration counter. Even now people are pouring in. We're trying to say, thoda sa ruk jaiye, but they say, no, we would like to attend. Then I gave an open thing. I said, allow anybody and who's coming inside. That's the best thing we can do. So thank you for that. When we started this journey in 2023, exhibitions, otherwise APSA started in 2019, the thought was very simple. You go anywhere in the world, you have specific conferences, seminars, exhibitions on a particular subject. Anywhere, not just agriculture, anything. But we were brainstorming that how do I bring industry as a part of aggregation? Today you see, almost everybody who is in this hall is not in one single business. They are into complementary businesses. Again, I go back to, I don't know why Crystal is a classic example. Now you see to what level they have taken the seed business. Just about 5-6 saal hua sir shuru ke bas. Just about in 5 years, the complementary businesses are happening to each one of the organizations. Someone is in nutrition, they want to think about biostimulants. Someone is into biostimulants, they want to think into crop protection. So things are getting complementary. So we felt, why not we bring everybody into a single platform? It is not just exchanging of the business ideas, but ideas complementing. Like I am selling pesticides, okay, you are selling nutrition, so let us sell each other's products. What a wonderful idea. So that's how the businesses are growing. And thanks to India's talent, starting right from Sandeepaji to the young crowd, the research, the innovation has become backbone for us. So how do I use my research, which I am doing? For example, today's innovation happening with a lot of startups. Poor guys, I use the word poor guys because that is very strong in innovation thing. But when it comes to go-to marketing strategies or scale up, people like you will come into the picture. So this is a forum or platform where all of us will meet, interact. So with this single thought, 3 years we had IIAB in Hyderabad High-Techs. Lot of feedback came to me last 3 years. Lot of feedback. Okay, Raj, why not move out from Hyderabad? I said, nahi yaar, mera ghar Hyderabad hai. I'm based out of Hyderabad. Anywhere else I can't even think of. But thanks some of those people who encouraged me, they said, no, you need to explore, because now you have 3 saal, you have done, you know what to do. So you better move on. So we had a choice between Delhi and Mumbai. So for various reasons, thanks to my friend who is here, Kuan, my partner, when I say partner, the business partner for exhibitions in China, we spoke to a lot of international clientele also, prospects. They all felt Mumbai probably is a better place for various reasons. So we came, me and Anita, we went around a lot of venues, but nothing matched because we had something in high-tech. Komal ji is looking at me, where people like them have created standards for us. So then we took a unimaginable bold step to coming to Jio. Unimaginable. Frankly, हम हिंदी में जो बोलते मेरी औकात नहीं थी वो. I should accept this. But the industry encouraged me. They said, no, you go. And you see the result today. So, sir, this inauguration is not just the inauguration of IIAB Expo 4th edition, but this is an inauguration for India's industry for rest, at least for next 10 years. That's how we see. Thanks to Prime Minister Modi ji, he gave a wonderful term, Viksit Bharat. You can see that most of the places. Probably IIB is one of those tools or Jariya, what we call, which should lead to Viksit Bharat. So there's a small contribution we're trying to do. So, though Ankurji has spoken as a panelist, but I know he's a man of action, but no words. Very little. You see him, hardly he expresses, but when it comes to strategies, execution, he's the man behind. Some of you who follow him on LinkedIn, if not, please look at him. And a master class. It's master class. I don't know where he gets the time for that. Ankurji, मैं एक चीज बताऊंगा. One of the concepts which I liked of yours in LinkedIn was the handwritten notes on the page. He, scripts, and then he posts those pictures. Then you feel like reading, you feel like interacting. And a lot of learnings from that. So, to begin with, I invite Ankurji to please address the gathering. And once again, show us the path.
So, thank you very much, Rajji, and congratulations for this 4th edition and especially starting in Mumbai. So, आपको सबसे पहले बहुत-बहुत शुभकामनाएं कि एग्री इंडस्ट्री का एक ऐसा कार्यक्रम जो आइकॉनिक जियो वर्ल्ड सेंटर में है, वो ना केवल हमारे देश के लिए मिसाल बनेगा, but I'm sure it will become a testimony for various international exhibitions. और ये ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण इसलिए है because usually these venues would see some fancy apparels or sandals and women walking and having these exhibitions, but having an agriculture exhibition in this center itself speaks that how important this industry is. और राज जी ने सुबह बोला कि my job is over, I gave the platform and it belonged to us. I think it is high time where the entire industry needs to come together. And what he mentioned today, we are all talking of integrated approach. The crop protection guys are doing seeds, the seeds guys are doing nutrition and vice versa. So I'm sure at the end of the day, we all are working for the Indian farmers. And there is immense potential which is there. And we talked about 2 themes in the morning. One, the India story, where the whole consumption is there, the big agricultural lands are there. We need to produce not just for India, but for outside as well. So there is a big consuming story, but at the same time, there are opportunities where Indian entrepreneurs and Indian talent is taking center stage and looking at the global arena. And we have some exceptionally good companies in all the spaces, from seeds, crop protection, nutrition, doing exceptionally good work across the globe. So I'm sure today's uh, day marks a new kind of an innovation, or I would say a focus in the agri input sector. We would have loved participation of the government sector and realize that how passionate Indian agriculture could be. Raji also mentioned about my LinkedIn account, and today I will not be shy away in sharing that how this thought triggered in me. So about 6-7 years back, I realized that there were a lot of attritions in our company. और जब उनके एग्जिट इंटरव्यू में हम पूछते थे कि why are you leaving? So it was not just a shift from Crystal to perhaps a competitor's company. The youngsters were moving from agriculture either to a banking industry or to an insurance industry, or they were even happy serving in a hospitality industry and doing various jobs. So then I realized that somewhere when we talk to our friends, everybody is seeing agriculture as a very backward sector. Since part of the family, I saw agriculture from my childhood days, I realized, okay, social media and this is important. Let me try and start expressing myself for the love of agriculture I have. So I pick up 3 topics, which was agriculture, values, which जो हमारी देश की संस्कृति है, and leadership. ये मैं 3 टॉपिक को लेकर के I started expressing, and today I am proud to say that I'm not saying that I became a torch bearer, but certainly now our industry have become so attractive that people from different industries are joining our sector. So I'm sure initiatives like these, what Raji have initiated, and many of all of you who does, will make this sector very, very important and attractive, and we have a very long future to go. So once again, congratulations to the organizers and the participants. And as Raji said, that this is not his program, this is collectively our program, and let's make it very, very successful. So I, on behalf of Crystal and CropLife, I formally open the inaugural session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ankur. I think you might be thinking, how come Raj has become so young? Agriculture in India means flexibility, as I said in the panel discussion also. Raj was walking out, so he said, can you handle it for a while? So it's privileged to handle his job, but definitely we are collaborating. We are not taking over IIAB from Bayer side. Okay. Now, the privilege doubles when you have to invite a stalwart of the industry. And I take that huge privilege in inviting Dr. Shah, Sulphur Mills chairman and also torchbearer of the industry for decades. Deepak Saab, please, your few words to all of us.
Good morning to all. Very happy to see a very huge crowd for this IIAB conference. India has come a long way from a famine and food shortage to food surplus, and lot more can be done. However, for agrochemicals, we have been dependent for bringing a lot of technologies from the Western world, and they were developing it in their country, and we were getting those molecules into India, which was needed which is good. But I think the time is coming, like China has started, India should also start with their own research, own innovation, own discovery of new molecules. I am aware 4 or 5 companies have started this journey. It's not an easy journey. It's a difficult journey. And like we have heard all the times that a single molecule development takes almost 8 to 10 years and something close to $250, $300 million. I feel India should embark on this, and that will be the only way India has to progress. Our dependence on import has to reduce drastically. Like Dr. Mirchandani said very nicely, I was not even aware myself, though we are in a little bit of nutrition business, but not as much as him maybe, but we are into nutrition. That import has reduced from 60 to 18%, and I will even, he is my very close friend. His father used to be my close friend. So I would like to give him a target that you have to make it in next 1 or 2 years to zero, the imports. The similar things that I would like to also would wish and would like to visualize that India also becomes totally self-dependent on agrochemicals also. So once again, I would like to thank the dais also, Ankurji, Dr. Saab, and Raj sir, and all of you here present. Thank you very much for your presence, and let's make this conference a great success. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Deepak Saab. And I think, as you rightly said, we need torchbearers like him to give youngsters much more stringent targets for India. And we keep on working for it to achieve those. Thanks for guiding us. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Mark, who is the Trade Counselor for South Asia from UK government. Dice is all yours, Mark.
Good morning to everyone. It's great to be here at IIAB for the first time, and it's fantastic to follow a panel of such esteemed previous speakers and to support the inauguration of the conference today. And it's a pleasure to join you on behalf of the UK government. My name is Mark Birrell. I'm the UK's Trade Councillor for South Asia, and I'm based here at our Deputy High Commission in Mumbai. And my job is to promote trade and exchange between the UK and India. And I have to say that this is an incredibly exciting and vital moment to be doing this job and promoting that trade and exchange. I'm sure many of you will be aware that last year our two countries signed the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement. And just 2 weeks ago, on 15th of July, this landmark trade deal came into force. We were delighted to celebrate all across the country, including an excellent event here in Mumbai, graced by the Chief Minister. And we're thrilled by the deal. We think it's a landmark trade deal that can really make a difference. We expect, according to our analysis, for it to increase bilateral trade between the two countries by £25.5 billion every year in the long run, and add around £5 billion to GDPs of both the UK and India. And I'd really like to highlight that both countries part of that. So this is a deal that's of mutual benefit to both the UK and India, increasing economic growth, jobs, wages, and consumer choice across both countries. Tariffs are reducing across the board, including 99% of UK tariff lines and 90% of India tariff lines. This will give Indian consumers wider access to high-quality British foods and beverages, including products like Scotch whisky and premium seafood like salmon. And it's a true two-way gain. So Indian agricultural and processed products will now enjoy duty-free access into the UK market, including fresh grapes and honey to major exports like coffee, spices, and seafood. Like India, the UK is a country with a proud agricultural heritage. I myself come from a long line of farmers from Fife in Scotland, which is a place where agriculture to this very day is so central to communities and people. And so it's now great to live in India and in Maharashtra and engage in events like this, where agriculture runs through the people, families, communities, and day-to-day life. Agriculture has always been the foundation of economic growth, food security, and rural livelihoods. But today, it faces some of its newest and most complex challenges. Climate change, water scarcity, soil degradation, and increasingly unpredictable weather patterns are creating significant pressure on farmers around the world. And at the same time, as we heard, demand for food continues to grow as populations expand and consumption patterns evolve. So we have a clear challenge before us collectively as a world. We must produce more food in a more sustainable way using fewer resources. And I think we all know that technology will play a critical role in meeting that challenge. From precision agriculture and digital advisory platforms to climate resilient crops, advanced weather forecasting, and AI-driven farm management tools, innovation is helping farmers become more productive, more profitable, and more resilient. But technology alone is not enough. The most effective solutions emerge when governments, researchers, businesses, and farmers work together. That's why we think the partnership between the UK and India is so important. Both countries have highly complementary strengths. The UK is home to world-leading capabilities in agricultural science, agri-tech innovation, sustainability, and research. India offers extraordinary scale, entrepreneurial energy, digital innovation, and one of the world's most dynamic agricultural ecosystems. And so together, we have the opportunity not only to strengthen agricultural productivity and food security and less dependence on imports, as we've heard, in our own countries, but also to develop solutions that can help farmers around the world adapt to a changing climate and a changing world. I know that through initiatives such as the Digital Agricultural Mission, the Agricultural Infrastructure Fund, and the National Mission on Natural Farming, India is investing in technology, market access, infrastructure, and sustainability at scale. Alongside this, India has become one of the world's most vibrant agri-tech markets, with innovators developing solutions across precision farming, supply chains, farm finance, sustainability, and food systems. And so based on those complementary strengths, we think the UK and India can be and should be strategic partners in this journey. With the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement now in force, we expect bilateral trade to grow significantly in the years ahead, whilst making it easier for businesses in both countries to collaborate, invest, innovate, and grow. And more importantly than just the provisions of the deal, it also sends a powerful signal about the economic and bilateral partnership between our two countries in the modern world. For the trade deal to be successful, innovative, ambitious businesses like the ones in this conference hall will need to put the deal into practice with deals, partnership, and collaboration. Agriculture, agri-tech, and sustainable food systems are areas where that ambition can translate into real commercial opportunities, real impact for farmers, and real outcomes. So I'm pleased to say that we have 7 excellent UK companies at IIAB today and tomorrow. We have a great UK room just over there. I encourage you all to come and visit us. And you'll hear from all of the companies a little bit later in the UK Country Hour. And I'd like to introduce and pay tribute to my 2 colleagues from the UK's Department for Business, Innovation, Science and Trade, Dr. Nick Gribbett, who's in the front row, and Anup, who are here, who've done all the work and are supporting the companies. Please do find them over the course of the conference and talk to them about what you and your company can do to partner with the UK. More broadly, we have a team based in 9 cities across India who are dedicated to supporting UK-India trade and investment. So if there's anything we can do to support you in your commercial journey along with the UK, then please let us know. So in closing, I encourage everyone attending the event to use the opportunity to build connections explore partnerships, and think ambitiously about what we can do together. And I can think of few partnerships better placed to help shape that future than the partnership between the United Kingdom and India. So thank you again, and I wish you all a successful event. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mohan, for co-opting me. I had to rush out. So now you see, we have the industry doyens, the UK government as a partner. This partnership should expand. Especially recently, we had an agreement signed. I think that should really help the agri industry in this fashion. And we greet the new Prime Minister who's taken over very recently. I'm sure under his leadership, the relationship would further strengthen. As he mentioned, Mark mentioned, please visit the UK Pavilion, specially made. Of course, we have some curated meetings also post-lunch and tomorrow morning. Otherwise, also just feel free to go. Please visit each one of the stalls. I know people are already doing that. But some of you, when I say some of you, when I see some, like the seniors sitting here, my personal agenda for them to visit some of these places is to encourage them. Okay, look, you've done a good job. A pat on the back would go a long way. So, like I just heard Deepaksha sir while coming together inside, he said, "देखो कितने नए companies आ गए हैं." सर जब आप लोग इसको एक ये दिखाते हो दिशा तो सबको लगता है मैं भी दीपक शाह बनूं, मैं भी एनके अग्रवाल बनूं. So that's a beautiful thing, है ना? जैसे सूरज जी बंसल है वहाँ पे. Imagine, can anybody imagine a person who started as a dealer of buyer, distributor of buyer, and today he supplies to the global multinationals across the world? It's not an easy achievement. To meet the standards of Bayer, Corteva, Adama, or Syngenta, each one of us is of same stature. So this is a wonderful beginning. I thank the dignitaries once again for laying this strong foundation. I'm little worried now. Please give us strength because there's a huge crowd outside. We are not able to manage. I don't know. It became like a tsunami, like a thing. That's all happened because when they saw so many people are coming, so many companies have put up the stall. So let me also. FOMO factor aa gaya sabko. Everybody felt like FOMO. Last 2 days, 3 days, and last 10 days. So with this, sir, thank you so much. I invite my gurus to please come on stage to honor Vijay Rai sir. My first guru, pratham guru है मेरे, और प्रसाद चंद्रन साहब जो ये रैलीज की नींव रखे हैं सारे लोग. देखो विजय राय साहब आपको देख रहे हैं.
Let's have a warm round of applause,
So please,
everyone.
okay, please.
As it's Guru Purnima today, celebrating gurus. A token, a momentum of love, respect, resilience, and faith at India International Agribusiness Conference and Expo 2026 in the courtyard of Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Centre. A moment of felicitation to Deepak Shah, Chairman of Sarva Mills Limited. Your presence here has been delighted by all of us. Thank you so much for being here with us. And congratulations on the business, on the growth,